I was living in a one-bedroom house with 3 kids. So it was a must that I had to get a bigger space. I'm a single grandmother was really needing housing to take care of these children, which I'm now going to get guardianship, so this is a permanent thing. So this wasn't just temporary. Now my daughter suffers from mental illness, so I've always kind of been there doing this, but it would be back and forth, you know, when she'd have good days, bad days. But then now there's not very many good days.
Never in a million years would I be living in a, what did I call it? A village, I called it, because that's what I always thought was people that don't do for themselves in that, but no, there's all kinds of people here.
We house all kinds of people. We house school teachers, we house factory workers, we house grandmas, a lot of grandmas. We house working moms, you know, everybody that that you meet in the community, you know, at some point in their lives perhaps could see themselves as a CHI tenant. We would never operate an apartment building where we would not be happy to live ourselves in our communities, and that's something we really value.
I lived in the neighborhood years back, and I was affiliated with Wellington Park, or the Wellington Heights Association, and I just love this neighborhood. A friend of mine who was a state senator said this was the creme de creme of Cedar Rapids, and you can tell just by the neat houses and what have you. And I've always wanted to look and see what the inside of this place looked like. People would knock on my door when I was first moving in to see how they could help. I was very impressed about that. We've got a library. There's going to be TV. There's a weight room. So everything is very central. There's not much that you're going to lack. You can stay in probably be here within a couple blocks, and there's everything that you need. All the apartments are painted white, thinking about how you can freshen everything up with pillows and draperies and pictures and what have you. And it's kind of neat, especially with that direct light in the big windows.
If not for the partnerships that we have and what we're able to do with partners like the Iowa Finance Authority, the dollars would not come together and the opportunities to create wonderful living spaces like this one, you know, those opportunities would be lost.
So if I didn't live here, I'd probably still live in my brother's basement. God bless him, you know, that he let me live there because I couldn't afford anything.
Without this home, I would be stuck in a one-bedroom with 3 small children. It's all about the kids, and that's who's most important, and that they're taken care of. And then they're so sweet and worth every bit of it.